Dave Ping 243. Hello guys, this is me, Dave Ping 243, and welcome back to some more Creature from the Krusty Krab. Last time we started Patrick's stream, and now we're going to continue on through it. So, we saved at this point here last time, so let's get a move on. So, it's been a couple days since I recorded the last episode of this. Right now it's like not August, but like October 6th. So, also we have more goons to deal with, so, first off, let me just get this costume going, and because I like this costume by far the most, I think it embodies the character that is Starfish Man the most. Oh yeah, if you do the ground slam, like, just at the perfect point, you can make it as though it's like a super slam.
No time for window shopping. There are clothes to buy.
So yeah, we ended off last episode with saving this one guy that needs to get his clothes back, and so therefore we're going to get his clothes for him. So we had to use the Turbo Twist attack to destroy these Dread Patrick things. Ow! Ow! Stupid box critters. So yeah, let me just get rid of the box critters first before doing anything else. So yeah, there we go. And they'll drop the spatula platform, but they'll also drop the giant-ass sock. And no, it's not one of Patrick's socks, unfortunately. Yeah, this is not like Battle for Bikini Bottom in that regard. But let's get back into this costume and use the Bluster Puff attack to power up this fan, so that we can make this platform spin. And let's get over here so we can do the ground slam and get access to these manholes. So therefore, we could go over here and use the Bluster Puff to power up this fan next. And that raises up the sock back up to where it was before, and now we're able to get the costume piece. How, you may ask? Well, let's get back onto the spinning spatula platform. And we can just jump right here.
Oh, that guy has got good taste.
But in doing so, that's going to prompt more of dreaded Patrick's minions to show up. And we gotta take care of them. Don't worry, they're weaklings. They really don't stand a chance. And that's going to open the way back over here. So, this... Okay, that was weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but, yeah, you can break through this wall and get a few Z's out of it, but, you know, it's not even worth it. And more minions are popping out of posters. You will be running through this area quite a bit throughout the platforming section, so yeah, do remember that, because you will be coming back through there quite often in this section. And yes, this platforming segment is actually kind of lengthy. I would say this is kind of bad filler to Patrick's stream. I mean, I know that you're, like, technically saving a citizen of, well, Bikini Bottom, but still, like... But still, this really kind of feels like filler, and, you know, you're not trying to stop Dread Patrick, per se. Like, that should kind of be, like, priority. But I guess, saving citizens is, like, the first things first. I guess that's the case for heroes. I don't know, I'm not too much of a hero. I'm not too much of a superhero guy myself, so I don't really take a liking to those sorts of things. But, yeah. We got some sea dogs here, but we can just blow them away with the Bluster Puff attack and get a move on. And get more frame rate issues. Because this game is very inconsistent with its frame rate. And yeah, that icon you see by the health, that tells you that there's a sleepy seed nearby. But again, I'm not going to be going out of my way to collect them all, just because they're a bit of a pain in the ass. And we got another costume piece up there, so let's see how we get to this one.
You're gonna want to power up the windmills if you want to move on.
Phone guy, where do we hear you from? We're not anywhere near a phone booth, so where are you? And how are you speaking to us?
Another triumphant victory for Starfishman!
Yeah, it's kind of one of the more minor issues of this game. Like, just voices that you wouldn't think would come up because of certain circumstances. Like, they come up when you don't really expect them to.
Rock beats paper.
And I feel as though that's kind of an issue when it comes to the narrative of this game. I know this game's not really plot heavy. In fact, it's quite light on the plot for the most part. But still, you could have at least bothered to not have any, like, bothersome issues with the storytelling that there is. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go over here and use the Bluster Puff on this thing. Let's do that and use the charge attack. Let's do that. So hopefully that means we can get up here. Okay, maybe not yet. So, oh yeah, this button. Okay. You can actually avoid this box critter by standing up here. Yeah, quite comical, actually. But yeah, I think we press this button and... Okay, yeah, that's going to bring up that. So we have to fight some bad guys.
Get in my way. And don't do it
Okay, we actually see the first 3 minions where they have a 3 on their suit, and that means they take 3 hits to defeat. And that means, well, they're kind of annoying to take out with the Bluster Puff, but I'm still going to be using it over the Turbo Twist because I want to keep this costume. Because it's by far my favorite of the 4. So, got another costume piece. We have actually 5 total costume pieces to collect throughout this platforming segment. So yeah, that's why I said that this one's going to be a bit of a lengthy one. So we have some more minions to defeat. By that I mean like 2. But we got this bit right here. Gotta avoid the gas. And more minions. Oh, I didn't mean to use the turbo twist, damn it. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Another triumphant victory for Starfishman!
Okay, got that. Okay. So what's over here? Well, it's actually an area that we saw before, so this leads back into the, spinning spatula platform area. Basically, annoying as it is, we actually do have to go back to that guy each and every time we get a costume pickup. So there's backtracking involved here, like forced backtracking. Let's use the thing to save. No, I don't want to save. I guess I do have to save if I want to heal up. I don't know, I'm not exactly sure how that works. Okay, no, I didn't get healed up. That's kind of weird. Oh man, Dreaded Patrick, what are you doing now?
Pieces of my outfit, or I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of unclear where Dreaded Patrick is at this current moment in time, but in my fan-made novel retelling of the story of this game, I actually had Dreaded Patrick do something as Starfish Man collected the costume pieces for this guy right here. So, where does the game want me to go next? I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, you'll find out what that part of the fan novel retelling is when I do release that. Chapters come out monthly, so you might actually see this episode by the time that part of the story is released. Okay, this is where the game wants me to go. Okay, this train section here. So, what you want to do here is to press the button. It'll temporarily stop the train from coming in through there, and thus allowing us to pass. Anyway, we got a really interesting area here. Now, I just want to say that this place looks glorious. Dreaded Patrick is everywhere here. Statues, posters, you name it. His face is plastered on all of them. So, yeah, apparently he has a dedicated employment fair for recruiting new members, and these are some of his new members. And oh boy, yeah, these guys are. Did that guy get damaged by the box cutter? If so, then that's funny. But anyway, these guys are big, and they take multiple hits. I wouldn't really recommend using the turbo twist on them, because they take so many hits with that. Instead, I would recommend you using the bluster puff, because that only takes like 3 blows of it in order to take them out. Let me see, how many... Okay, okay, yeah, it takes like 3 or 4 bluster puffs, through continuous use in order to take them out. It's not that bad. And on top of that, you could, damage the other minions as well while you're doing so, and not risk yourself getting hurt. So that's why I use the Bluster Puff attack rather than the Turbo Twist. So I can keep my costume and stay safe. So, yeah, throw all the big minions you have at me. That's not really going to change things. Occasionally you'll want to, like, step away from the giant ones, while you're doing the Bluster Puff attack, because, they will be invulnerable to, the Bluster Puff attack for, like, a second or two before they get hit by it again. Because of the fact that they actually have more hit points, technically, than, regular minions. So, what we're doing here is that we're, trying to find buttons. Now, the hot and cold ability, like, this is really, like, the only other use that I can find for the hot and cold ability, but even then, these buttons are very easy to find, so yeah, the hot and cold ability just does not get used, like, in a good way. Its uses are so limited, and it's just not used to the best of its capabilities. And I don't know, I just think it was a big missed opportunity. Anyway, we got more posters to blow away. And we have 5 in total to blow away, so yeah. I just want to take this moment to really take in this place. This is like every, like, fan of Dread Patrick's, like, wet dream. Like, they would definitely want to be here if they idolize Dread Patrick. And yeah, we got another costume pickup. So, as much as I do like this place, it is kind of creepy with all the Dread Patricks about. So how about we get the hell out of here? So, stop a train from coming by, and let's dash our way back over. And yeah, got some more minions. Now you see why this is kind of filler in the grand scheme of things when it comes to Patrick's stream. I feel like this time could have been spent on something better than trying to find costume pieces for another starfish. So, okay, there's a pink sleepy seat up there. I think I know how to get it, but I'd rather not waste any time. Not just for you guys, but for me as well. I just have, like, a bit of time to record, maybe, like, an episode or 2 of this. And then, like, I can't do it anymore for a little while, so it's better than very rarely recording in, like, mass amounts, but still, it's like a rarity when I do actually get the chance to record, so I need to go by quickly with this. So this bit here is a bit lengthy if you don't know how to figure out this thing. I was a bit stuck on it in my practice playthrough because it had been a while since I played this game before the practice playthrough. But I think I know how to do it. So let's do that. And yeah, let's try to find the other buttons. Okay, there's a 3 enemy there. So let's do that. Okay, what am I missing? Okay, I just need one more manhole to be activated. Yeah, I suppose I could push this. And maybe that'll allow me to... Yeah, That'll allow me to push this over here, and I can ground slam on this. Well, that's not all that you have to do. If that was it, then you are kind of mistaken, my friend. There is a little bit more to this. Well, first off, I want to hop over here to see what else I need to do. Okay, I think I know how to get that. Hopefully this won't take too much time. Oh, it's already locked in place, I guess. Well, not gonna waste any time then. You see why collecting sleepy seeds is kind of a pain in the ass? But yeah, you have to get up here and then make your way over around here. Now, this next jump is kind of a leap of faith, but you have to make it. Otherwise you won't be able to progress in the level. So yeah, you do it like that and you are able to get to this thing, which will allow you to make stairs and reach the Krusty piece. However, I want to go back here first to get the one sleepy seed that I can get without wasting too much time. Well, never mind. It's like I keep going like never mind because I just don't want to waste too much time. But yeah, that pink sleepy seed, like, you should remember where that is. That's the one I mean. Okay. So, anyway, you're supposed to go through here, and these next couple jumps are leaps of faith as well. Hopefully I can make it through these next two. Okay. Camera, don't automatically move. Okay, good. But yeah, look at my Z count. That goes to show that this platforming section is kind of lengthy. But yeah, we have another train section of the, well, of the thing, so yeah, let's press this button. Ow. And, well, we managed to get to the top of, the employment fair.
Dreaded Patrick. He's always causing trouble and laughing in that funny way. There was only something I could do to shut him up.
Oh, there must be a way to shut him up.
I got it. I'll push over his statue. That'll show him.
But first we have some minions to deal with, including a big one. So, yeah, once again, the big guys aren't too scary if you know how to deal with them correctly. But they are a bit obnoxious to deal with at times. Because of the fact that they have more health than regular minions. So yeah, let's use the charge attack. Now, one's not going to do it, but a second one will.
Good citizens of this town have to put up with your evil ways. You haven't seen the last of me, Starfish Man. Look, it's the last piece of that man's outfit.
Yep.
Dreaded Patrick had it the whole time. get this lock back.
Well, at least Dread Patrick had something to do with the missing costume. When it came to just hoarding one of the pieces, he just hid all the other pieces in certain places. At least he kept that one in under somewhat tight security. I wouldn't say actually tight security, but anyway, here's your costume, mate.
And with my outfit. Thank you, oh thank you. All in a
And
my friend.
yeah, he kind of looks like a certain somebody in real life, so
We're so glad to see
yeah.
you, Starfish Man. The whole
And this whole next bit is also pretty stupid,
when you
except even more so.
head quickly. Sorry, urgent mayoring to be done.
So we have the mayor of Bikini Bottom, and he tells us to clean up the town. Well, Patrick gets a great idea to be able to clean up the town.
What I need is laundry detergent. Lots and lots of laundry detergent.
And by great, I mean stupid idea. Because Patrick misinterpreted the mayor's words by cleaning up the town. What the mayor meant by that is actually eliminating Dread Patrick's goons. But yeah, for every cluster of minions you defeat, you get a detergent box, and well, yeah. I have no idea where these laundry detergent boxes come from.
Once I'm done,
Like, I don't know where they came from. They're just kind of there.
don't mess with Starfish
I don't know, this whole bit feels really random.
Light. Sounds like it'll do the job.
And we got all four, and we go back to the mayor, and well, yeah.
Well, Mayor, I've collected all this laundry detergent. Now we can clean up the town together. What are you talking about, Starfish Man? You've already taken care of dreaded Patrick's goons. Thanks for your help. Let's go. Places to go, things to do. Well, what am I gonna do with all this laundry detergent?
And we hear Dread Patrick laughing once more.
That doesn't matter. I dare you to find my secret lair and have a showdown. Spring, right me. Starfish Man, prepare for a showdown? Yes, for a showdown.
Ah, an epic showdown.
Hello? Hello?
So, yes, I do wish to save my game. And, well, we're going to be thrown into one heck of a fight. Also, I really love this illustration.
What does the arch-villain have in store for our intrepid hero? Has dreaded Patrick decorated his lair with purple or blue stripes? The plot thickens.
Anyway, the thing is, with this bit right here, it's a bit of an...
You made it. You're just in time to see the culmination of my evil.
It's a bit of a mook rush.
Look up there.
And we have ourselves a hostage.
Is about to become Bikini
That's another reason
Fish.
why we're about to fight here.
Guys are always getting themselves into scrapes. And look who has to save them. Me. You'll have to beat me there first, Pinky.
Now, unfortunately, we actually don't get to fight Dread Patrick himself. Now, I find that to be a very big missed opportunity. Because, well, Dread Patrick had really good potential to be a villain. And, you know, I feel like it would have been more threatening if you actually fought him face to... Like, if you actually fought him. Okay. As you can see, we're going up in the elevator here, and for every elevated level we go through, we successfully go through, we'll regain all of our health. And so, therefore, this Book Rush isn't really that bad. So now we're at level 2. And this is where the elevator is going to stop. Because, yeah, gas is going to shoot out. Ow. Yeah, just stay in one spot. Like, never mind about the Z's. Except maybe these two. Okay, I can still collect these. But yeah, I really love Dread Patrick's lines here. It's too bad I'm talking over them because they really are great. Some of these lines are repeats from earlier on in the dream, but they're still great lines. Okay. Now I do think within the last couple sections we'll be beating up the bigger guy, so yeah, you should definitely take note of that. So we're at level 4. I think that's what the game is showing us. Okay, yeah. He's going to throw at us 3 of these guys. And he's going to drop down another one. We've defeated 2 of them. Okay, yeah, he's going to continuously drop down these big guys. Now, I would recommend using the Bluster Puff as always, but because of the camera angle, I don't really recommend doing so. So Turtle Twist is kind of a safer option, ironically enough. So yeah, we're done with the Book Rush, and again, sadly, we do not face against Dread Patrick himself. Such a big missed opportunity. So right now we're going to save this guy, or as we think, because. Also, goddammit, train. But yeah, as we think, because we get tied up ourselves. And, oh my god, is the villain actually winning in the end? That's the kind of question you would actually think about, because you know, in typical superhero stories, like, the villain never wins. But yeah, this is kind of like a subversion of that. But no, Dread Patrick technically does get defeated here, only because of that happening, which that's kind of dumb. I like to think of it as a draw because neither Starfish Man or Dread Patrick defeated each other truly. They just kind of like they both kind of like suffered defeat in a way. So yeah, it's kind of a draw. Either way though, so supersized Patty. And you'll see what that's about soon enough, because this is actually Plankton stream now. And you know what that means, we get to play as one of the best SpongeBob characters in the series. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Plankton. He's definitely one of the best characters. And this is basically a science experiment gone horribly wrong because, well, we've basically created a monster.
Projection. Critical growth stability will occur at a mass of 1.267 kilopatties.
Kilopatties, alright.
Too big! Why? How? But
So, if you saw from the title card of the dream, then you will probably see this is actually the case of where we're running from this giant thing, so... Yeah, even though we're growing right here, that doesn't mean jack squat, because we're still kind of like the normal size of a regular fish. Yeah, like that.
It's still an improvement.
Yeah, still an improvement, but that's not going to matter in this case because we're still defenseless and we can't do anything to fight back.
Not good. I shall run.
So yes, we get to play as Sheldon J. Plankton.
I invented it so I
So this kind of turns from being a 3D platformer to a 2.5D platformer. Yeah, strangely two-dimensional. Use the control stick to move Plankton left and right on the screen. So yeah, we have double jumps here. But yeah, Plankton has this freeze ray, which he calls the Despiculator. This is basically going to be our best friend in freezing the giant Krabby Patty that is now chasing us. It'll halt the Krabby Patty's progress of chasing us for a little bit. So yeah, we jump on these shells and we get a boost in our jump. We also jump on these crab guys to get extra height. But you saw right there when we picked up a blueprint. Well, that's going to be relevant when we actually collect all of them. There's 3 blueprints per section. Now, Plankton's sections are the shortest in the game, when we're talking individually speaking, because they're like a couple minutes each sometimes. But yeah, let's use the Despiculator to destroy objects. So yeah, basically we have to avoid everything.
I've never seen such a thing.
And okay, thank God I froze the Krabby Patty just beforehand. Okay. Basically, there is a benefit to collecting all of the blueprints in any given section. Oh boy. Basically, collecting all the blueprints. I'm not sure about the other collectible you get in this that isn't the sleepy seeds, but if you at least if you get all the blueprints, you'll be able to get a sleepy seed that is at the end of the section. At least that's how I understood it working as. So these balloons contain valuable seeds, but I'm not going to bother, because it's frankly just a waste of time. Also, I really love this song right here. It's one of the highlights of the soundtrack for me. It's basically called "We Gotta Get Out of This Place," I think. Basically, I really enjoy the, I think it's the light and, regular versions, light and main versions of the song. Especially the main version, where it's really catchy to listen to, and yeah, I never get the song out of my head. It's really catchy to listen to on my own time, and it goes to show. Here's the other collectible here, it's the gear. Actually, we got all 5 of the gears. Freeze, mister! Yeah, the last blueprint is here. Thankfully, we have enough time to get it, and that's going to allow us to get the sleepy seed at the end. So yeah, like I said before, Plankton's sections are the shortest, and here we go, we have the first bonus game of the game. where we have to do a certain objective in order to get a target amount of points. Now, the way this works is that while the giant Krabby Patty is sleeping, we can collect all the gadgets and doodads that Plankton has in order to get enough points to move on. Now, these bonus games are usually pretty easy. Now, when the giant Krabby Patty does wake up and turn around, that is your cue to stop. Personally, it's better to completely stop than to move slowly, because you still risk in the giant Krabby Patty actually noticing you, and it'll pounce on you if it sees you moving. So that's why I'm standing still for when it's awake. But yeah, I got double the amount of the target doodads needed. So that's great. But yeah, to make up for Plankton's sections being the shortest in the game, there are let's just say there are quite a few of them. And this is that was just the first of them.
It's calm atmosphere, and for that thing on the left there, I don't know what that is. Let us ignore it, huh?
Will this Patty ever cease to hound me?
Yeah, it'll cease to hound you alright eventually, but not until the next episode, because this has gone on for long enough. Until then, take care, and goodbye.